So, talking about storytelling, telling stories, relating experiences and information to other people, and why that is irrefutably the king of everything. KT here, Everyday KT number 236, talking about storytelling and proof it works. How do I know? Simple. If you looked at the pictures I posted this morning, I did a seminar, and it was all about social media and whatnot for work. But it was stories. It was taking a rather technical, specific, and sometimes complex topic and relating it to people. Just saying, this is what it is, this is how it works, and this is how you do it. And if you read through the descriptions of what happened this morning, you'll see they want more. It's pretty awesome. So it's the storytelling. It's the ability to relate to whomever. We talked about this yesterday. If you can explain yourself to a 12-year-old, you can probably talk to damn near anybody about anything. Now, how does this apply to guys in kilts? Simple. We get talked to constantly. People are always asking, what family? Where's the bagpipes? Where's the festival? Or, as always, what's under the kilt? So, is this got some funky weird... Hang on a second. Yeah, the I'm sorry. The camera's got a funky glare. I don't know what's going on, but, we'll work. Yeah, some kind of weird... I don't know. Maybe if I turn this... I'm sorry for the tech problems, guys. I don't know. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. So, this is a story. So, guys in kilts, people in kilts, whatever, always questions. Family, tartan, God knows what. Now, there's two ways to talk about this. You can either give them the facts as is, with all the gory detail, using whatever jargon you want, or you can talk to them like they have no idea what you're talking about. I always go with option 2, because if they honestly don't know what you're talking about, you can explain it as in-depth as you please. If they do know what you're talking about, they're going to jump right into the conversation and establish where they are. So that's what happened this morning. We were talking about social media, talking about Facebook and all the other things that you can do with it. And a few of the folks in the audience knew what was going on. Well, they jumped in. And they elevated the level of conversation for a few folks. So, somebody posted something. Sorry. For those of you who don't know, this is actually broadcast live on Facebook right now. So they elevated the discussion to a different level. Most people was over their heads. But for a couple, it was a little bit higher of a conversation, which enabled me to showcase that I actually know what the hell I'm talking about. And it was received with fantastic response. People want more of it. And the greatest thing that I took from that, the greatest compliment, was not all of the stuff that I said or any of that other junk, what I did. What it was from one of the guys that I know. He's like, I've heard tons of these discussions. And I had no idea what the hell's going on. Always confused. I don't have any questions with what you said. You spoke, you said your piece, and I knew what you meant. And I took that as the greatest compliment of the day, because that meant that my goal of enabling everyone in the room to understand what I'm saying was met. Everybody. So that's what we're talking about. That's the proof. It actually works. Tell the story. You don't have to avoid or abandon all the details. You just have to pare it down and explain it in such a fashion that people understand it and don't think you're either talking over them or talking at them. You're talking with them. Very cool thing. So tonight, it's real short. As I told you before, we're doing the fair this weekend with the Scouts, and I'm going to be up at 6 in the morning again tomorrow to be out there helping try to raise money for the troop. So someone threw up a kiltology. And those of you who are in the Tri-Town area, going to the Rochester Country Fair tomorrow, you can actually get a signed copy of Volume 1, Volume 2, and a kilt pin, and another dandy surprise in the Cub Scout Pack 31. They're doing some fundraising down there, so I donated some stuff. Chris wins by a nose. Volume 1. Going old school. And yes, it's raining cats and dogs and frogs here. There's water halfway in my garage. So, this one I haven't read in a long time. And it actually goes well with what I talked about today. Talking about the storytelling. And how the kilt reflects the image of the person wearing it. Kiltology number 38, Volume 1, it's on Amazon. A kilt is only as spectacular as its wearer. Even the simplest of kilts can be made exquisite with the right attitude. So how does that apply, and what does that mean? Self-evident. You can put on damn near any kind of kilt that you want. You can put on a handmade, hand-woven, custom weave, whatever. And if you're a pain in the butt, it's going to look like crap. You can put on the kilt that you made from Walmart fabric yourself inside of 30 minutes and just belted the plaid around your waist, and it can make you look like a rock star because of your attitude. If you are a badass, then what you're wearing reflects that. If you are a pain in the ass, same thing. So, try to go out there and be a badass all the time. And with that, I'm going to let you go. It's Friday night. Go out, have some fun. If you're up in the Northeast, it's raining like hell, so be safe tonight. And be strong. Put a kilt on. Talk to you tomorrow.